Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to play for you my favorite hybrid, cinematic, majestic, big sounding libraries that in my opinion, every composer and producer should know about. All of these libraries are great if you want to add tension, bigness, and a grandiose feeling to any production or film composition. Some of these libraries I've been using for more than 10 years. Some of them are very new. I have a lot to show you. Let's get started with the first library. And the first library I want to talk about is Gravity 2 by Heaviosity. You might have seen me using Heaviosity libraries before. Gravity 2 is brand new and it's the successor to Gravity 1, which I've also been using. Let me play a few examples of this library. This is the epitome of a hybrid cinematic library. You have all these great tension builders that really allow you to start composing, get a nice background. And then you also have some melodic elements. And it has tons of material. I have to say straight away, without going further into the video, this is not going to be a review. I won't dive very deep into any of these libraries because then the video is going to be 2 hours long. Nobody's going to watch it. Unless you want to watch a video like this, let me know in the comments down below. Let's play another sound. Extremely inspiring sounds. So let's try the Nightmare Impacts. And again, like I said, this is a very deep library. I would totally check it out if you are a film composer, if you want to add a little bit of spice to your arrangements, even if you're not a film composer actually, and you want to add a bit of depth and something special to your productions. All these libraries that I'm showing you here, I think they work on pretty much every genre. Okay, moving on to the next libraries. This is actually a collection of libraries that I've been using for ages. And I'm talking about a company called 8Dio. I've been using the libraries for their strings, their adagio strings. I love them, and they also have amazing hybrid libraries. I'm actually going to play you one library that is 100% free. It's called Free Angels, and actually something that you probably don't know about, I've contributed samples for this library. So let me play you some of the samples that I created and ended up in the library. So believe it or not, this is yours truly. This is my voice. So I just did a little bit of sound design. La 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 la. That's me. Okay, but that was probably I think 12 years ago when I did those samples, right? That's me as well. Just using my falsetto registers. But in general, this library is entirely free, so go ahead and download it if you haven't done so already. Actually, I used to work with these libraries in Contact, but now they're ported into SoundPaint, and to be honest with you, I think they have even more options and they sound even better now. And let me show you some other libraries that I've been using. This is the Hybrid Evolution, and this patch is the main mega horns. I mean, bigger than life. By the way, you might see me excited. This is not a sponsored video, okay? I'd have to say it. No company is sponsoring this video. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can use the super thanks button if you want to. And if you want, you can even support the channel by checking out my Modern 80s Drum Kit Max and my Apollo expansion for Patch Shop, which is again a hybrid cinematic library coming up. But even leaving a like and subscribing is more than enough, okay? Let me play some other presets. The main stingers, again, from the Hybrid Evolutions. The super hits. I mean, they sound huge. These guys know how to make cinematic sounds. SoundPaint, Hybrid Evolutions, the Custom Angels, but they have loads of hybrid cinematic libraries, okay? You can't go wrong with a deal. So yes, this is the Apollo expansion for Patchup. This is a library that I've created. You can find it on Steinberg's website, and this was a library that's, again, very thematic, very cinematic, and every sound you will find that has a distinct signature. So let me play you a few of the sounds. Most of the sounds just evolve and evolve and evolve. Let me play you a few more. One last preset called Bach's Last Words. If you enjoyed this is another way to support the channel. Go grab it and make some great music with it. The next library I have for you is called Hybrid Hit, and it's a Halion Sonic library. You can use it in Halion, of course, and it's created by DV Comp Tools and Devet. You probably know that I've worked together with Devet for my own Modern Kit Max instrument, where he did the crazy scripting behind it. So he's a very clever guy. He's a great sound designer. Let me play you some of the sounds for Hybrid Hit. And this instrument is actually very easy to program. You have multiple layers, as you can see. So you have layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. You also have a sequencer that's really powerful. So some amazing hits right there. Let's try Damage Delivered. I mean, how do you even create a sound like this? The next library is a really special one. This is from Project Sam, and it's the Pandora library. Now, I've been a huge fan of Project Sam libraries. I have the Symphobia 1, Symphobia 2. They make incredible stuff, but this is, to my ears, more of a hybrid kind of library. It has all these great tension creators. So let me play something. If this doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will. Drones. So let me play a few more of the sounds. Let's play the cinematic drums and hits. And what I really like with this is that you can do these crescendos here. Because you start softly and then we have clusters. And you know what? I mean, sometimes I really like creating these sounds on my own, but they take a long time to create. So for example, if you have a pop song or if you want to create something like this, it might take you a long time to orchestrate this instrument by instrument. Sometimes having dedicated libraries like this can really give you what you want straight away. And because it's played by a real orchestra, it's going to sound always a little bit better because it was recorded with all the musicians at once. And some of these sounds are really hard to emulate with samples anyway. Yeah, you can't do this with sample libraries. You have to record it with real musicians, to be honest with you. So this is why this library is so powerful. Here, these are the Mad Monsters. Come on. Okay, I could play sounds all day from Pandora. Let's move on to the next library, and the next library is the Rise and Hit library from Native Instruments. I think this is a part of Complete, and it's a great library if you want to create build-ups that are synced to the tempo. Let me show you. And I like the fact that you can customize this library exactly how you want. So you can choose any one of these elements and you can create these hybrid sounds with orchestras and voices and bells. So let me go here and load, let's say, the Deep Arising. I'm gonna play a few more sounds. And again, you can time it exactly how you want. So if I want to make it shorter or longer, I'm gonna keep going and going and going. Love it! And if you have Native Instruments Complete, I'm pretty sure you have this. The next one is Signal from Output. It's a library that's great for building tension. It has lots of pulsing sounds. Let me play it for you. Beautiful. Next, we have a library that I've been using for ages, and it's, of course, Gravity, the first version. This is a library that's full of mind-blowing hits, subs, swooshes, all the things that you'd want to have in a film composer's toolbox, and not only. Let's play it. I mean, as a sound designer, I can appreciate all the work that went into creating these sounds. If you start decomposing them in your head and you figure out how many layers and how many different techniques they've used to create one single hit, it's kind of mind-blowing. It's one key, you know, but what a sound. In my opinion, Gravity 2 took things to the next level, but the original library is still freaking awesome. I'm gonna move on to another library, and I promise this is not a sponsor video, but it's again a Heaviosity library. They just make amazing hybrid cinematic libraries, and this is the Symphonic Destruction library. This library, I bought it on the day it came out. I didn't even need to see what it was. I knew it was gonna be amazing. So let's listen to it. Love it. I just listened to a few sounds and I immediately bought it. So this library contains mangled orchestral sounds, and again, very hybrid. You have the orchestral sounds as a basis, but then they're processed in a very modern way. For all these libraries that I show you today, sometimes I just take them as starting points. They might give me the instant inspiration, and then I might create a sound from scratch inspired by this sound and make it completely customizable. So maybe at the end of a production, maybe I'm not using them at the end of the day, but the inspiration element is so important. Let's play. Next, a library that I've also made a video about. This is Forbidden Planet by East West. This library, I love it because it has so many inspiring sounds when it comes to analog synthesizers. You get this kind of 80s sci-fi retro vibes, and I love it. So there you go, my friends. So this was, let's say, a part 1 of my favorite hybrid libraries. I'm planning to make a part 2. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a video with more hybrid libraries. Also, let me know which one is your favorite hybrid library. Which ones from the ones that I play do you actually use? I'd like to know your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy this video or this video, because I make these kinds of videos all the time. I've done orchestral libraries, I've done strings, I've done choirs. Go check them out because you might enjoy them as well. Thank you so much, my friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.